The fourth Hell House LLC movie brings the scares and creepy atmosphere that fans were hoping for. It takes place in a new setting, the Carmichael Manor, setting the stage for the next part of the story. The director cleverly adds more to the mythology while bringing back the spooky feeling and scares that made the first film a favorite. Even though this feels like a return to form, the franchise is also moving away from the found footage style. Overall, Hell House LLC Origins is the most impressive film in this series that uses found footage. What's good? Effective jump scares, engaging screenplay, creepy atmosphere, and some of the scenes were genuinely frightening. Watch out for that scene where Rebecca is on a video call with a client. The whole sequence is outright crazy. What's bad? Most of the film feels been there, done that before in terms of the storytelling, the setup, the characters making the most obvious decisions and getting in trouble. But that's almost all horror films anyways, right? The story takes place in 2021, where internet detective Margot, along with her girlfriend Rebecca and troubled brother Chase, goes to Rockland County, New York. They stay at the supposedly haunted Carmichael Manor for 5 nights to investigate a family murder that happened there in 1989. However, they end up discovering dark secrets and connections to the Abaddon Hotel. To make things worse, they realize they're not alone at the big estate. The movie tells the story in an interesting way. Margot's investigation brings plenty of scares in 2021, but the answers to the mystery come from the past. The key to unlocking these answers is the creepy clowns from the Abaddon Hotel, found locked away in a storage room in the Carmichael Manor. The director uses this structure to build on the backstory in an original and standalone way, showing a lot of creativity in creating a detailed mythology. Once more, those eerie clown mannequins create many scary moments during the 5 frightening nights. The director brings in new spooky things in a different place to keep the story interesting. The scares in the movie are really good and give you goosebumps. The story expanding feels like the franchise is back to its usual style. After watching the film, I felt scared for about 30 minutes and had to keep the lights on in every room of my house. This movie is truly frightening. Now, let's talk about the characters. Margot makes some common mistakes that we often see in found footage stories, and this leads to trouble for her group. Peralta gives Margot a lot of lively energy, but it's a bit tough to find the right balance, because Margot keeps ignoring her friend's safety concerns. The trio is better at introducing new stories than being fully developed characters. The clever camera work helps keep things exciting and moves the story along quickly, but sometimes it feels a bit forced when the main characters act against their own safety. This part makes the ending not as strong as it could be. This movie feels like it's back to what made it good in the first place. If you missed the scary clowns from before, you'll find them here, but there are also new faces and scary moments even in the daytime. Most importantly, this part shows there's still a lot of creativity for making things scary and telling a good story. Stick around after the movie ends for more proof of this. Even though the mythology and scares work well in this film, after making 4 movies, it seems like the franchise is ready to move on from the found footage style. But there are still scary and memorable parts to keep you awake, and it gives a hint about what might happen next, keeping fans excited for more. I gave it a solid 3.5 out of 5. You should definitely watch it. It'll remind you of how good the first Hell House movie was. Have you watched it yet? Was it good enough or was it meh? Let me know in the comments below. And do subscribe to Horror Stories for more such content. Thank you for watching this video.